first one awake in the whole hostel. That's crazy. So the one guy in the room was like, I've got a 6 o'clock wake up. I'll try not to wake you guys up. I'm up at 4 o'clock right now, hoofing it to the airport, which is 1 hour away. It's the last early morning of the trip though, so I'm okay with it. Here's Geneva at 4 in the morning. It's kind of creepy. Dog, that's a cool building. Giant circle house. Straight out of Minecraft. Geneva with nobody in it. This is actually kind of cool. And it wasn't huge difference between waking up at 4 and waking up at 3. I'm like, a normal sleep last night. Something I find kind of interesting is the universality of pizza places. Every country I've been in, pizza everywhere. It's universal. So I'm wearing like a million layers because it's travel day. And I thought this was gonna be okay because it was freezing cold in Lukerbad the last couple days. But it is probably like plus 11 right now. I'm burning alive. I'm so over Switzerland right now. Something that drives me crazy about European airports is there's nowhere to charge your stuff. They just don't even give a hoot. Well, I finished it. Arguably the worst book I've ever read. And now, it can't hurt anyone anymore. I just realized it's been over 2 weeks since I've looked at a computer. Nice. Had a window seat. Best thing ever. All this relaxation. Landed at Palma. I'm using the airport Wi-Fi right now, or trying to use it, and I'm going to get the map to my hostel. It is a 3-hour walk there. Check-in is in 4 hours. There should be 2 castles, 2 beaches, and a basilica on the way, and a castle next door. So it should take 4 hours to get there. I just got to get the map. Also, Spain uses the same chargers as Portugal. I'm in luck. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Dog, Google Maps sometimes, it's like, hey, run through those bushes into traffic. And then there's a fence over there that isn't supposed to be here. What is going on, Google Maps? It's like a fenced in piece of the airport over there. And Google Maps is like, walk right in, bro. I've never been failed by Google Maps as hard as I am right now. I think I'm going in the generally right direction. All right, I found sidewalk. It's an improvement at least. I had to like run across this like freeway roundabout. I feel like as soon as I can get into like the actual town, get onto an actual sidewalk, then I'm good. It's just the struggle of getting there. And the first glimpse of the beach. It's so beautiful. It's a nice day out too. Look at this sandcastle, this is wild. Okay, well, now that I found the beach, I'm in less of a hurry, that's for sure. Still walking along the coast. Basically, if I just follow the beach, it'll loop around and take me to my hostel. Lots of beautiful beaches along the way. Some cool rocky precipice things here. So my hostel's way over there on the other side of this bay. Palma is way bigger than I thought it was, and it's the biggest city I've been to so far. Oh, that's gonna be a rough walk. I'm at Es Carnet. This is the zone of the bay. It says if you're bitten, you should wash it with seawater and apply a diluted solution of ammonia, lemon juice, or vinegar. Bitten by what? Es Carnet. Pretty beautiful. There's like some cool ruins over there. Let's see if I can get a better look. But just the beach here is so peaceful. You can see all the cool algae in there. Oh wow, you can see some cool rocks over here. Pretty beautiful. The beach here is so cool. So beautiful. This is the Torre d'en Pau. It's got a cool little moat canal going around it. And then it looks like there's like a little castle thing here. It's pretty cool. My first Spanish kitties. I've seen a cat in every province or country now. There's a lot of kitties here. This is honestly so sick. It's like an old fort that they turned into like a park. So you can just like walk around in here and there's like a ping pong table, like a little amphitheater area. But like the whole thing's surrounded by like a moat and big stone walls. It's very cool. Oh, I bet you can see the shore up here. Bet it's gonna look amazing. Oh yeah. Nice. This is so cool. I wanna go over here. It looks like there's some cool walkways over here. What a brilliant idea. The amount of cats here is crazy. They're everywhere. Where are you? There you are. So many cats. I always need to remember that different countries have different bugs. Look at that thing. Ah, it's Rueby. So cool, little cavern thing. There's the moat. So cool. Alright, on back to the beach. And then continue hiking along the beaches to the basilicas. And back to the sea. Looks like the beach district over there. Looks like some nice beaches. There's this super cool kind of walking plaza here down by the beach. Just lined by palm trees. I'm gonna walk along it for like, it seems like forever. Oh man, a little outdoor gym again. These are everywhere. Okay, outdoor TRX. Genius idea. You'd think that would be in like every outdoor gym. That makes so much sense. Genius. What a nice beach. What a nice day for this. And this walking promenade just keeps continuing. This is super cool. Oh, there's a giant park there. Looks like a canal going along it. I'm sticking to the beach though. I'm a beach bum for the next 4 days. Oh man. You can see the basilica. And it's raining. I've officially been rained on in every country now. At least it's hot though. It is really starting to rain good now. It's still like really hot though, so it's like weird, it's trippy. What also was funny is that there was like no sidewalks at the airport, and there's like too many sidewalks downtown. We could walk anywhere here. It's weird. I'm now in Palma Old Town. See, like there's an old square here and some old parapets and walls. A bunch of basilicas over here. You can see the basilicas like for forever down the beach. So I'm curious to see them close up. They should be pretty. Now I'm in the old time Palma. So old. So Palma. Very cool. Hey, there's a great example of how they mark streets here. Oh, also, the tile house marker from Portugal was here again on the coast. It's pretty cool. Basilica number 1. The Basilica of St. Francis. So beautiful. So big. The detail on it is incredible. Let's see if I can go in here. So cool. Visit, go to the right. There's nothing over to the right. Oh, except for there. Okay. Amazing. Dude, I got inside of the monastery, or the convent. Super cool. The Franciscan monks decided to build this convent in 1281 with James II's support, the King of Majorca. The building work took 100 years. After almost 5 centuries of activity in 1835, the 140 members of the order who lived in the convent were expelled. From then on, this property has been used as a school, as a house, and as a barracks, or as a prison and as a court. In the end, in 1906, the Third Order regular Franciscans settled here, only a few years after arriving in Majorca. They restored the worship and built the school, which opened in 1952. So the convent still operates as a school. It's a level building, and the bottom level is kind of like your touristy stuff you can do, and then the upper floors are the school, which is pretty cool. This is like straight out of Assassin's Creed. Very cool. So from 1381, 100 years to build this. Presumably each of these is hand carved. It's kind of like that book Pillars of the Earth, where that guy talks about building a chapel in medieval times. Fascinating. Be particularly fascinating for this one because it's on an island with overall, I guess, kind of limited resources. Not super limited, but not everything. Alright, the entry to the basilica proper is right here. Oh, I guess I should read this. It tells me what the deal is. The central area is the cloister. So it used to be the cemetery and the garden for the monks. Very cool. Okay, time to go inside here. I always find it amazing how big old books are. Things like 3.5 feet tall. Huge. Oh, it's got the music notation on it. That's really cool. So you're the priest, you leave from the sacristy, and you go into, bam, the basilica. Now this is Assassin's Creed styles. Wow. Wow. This is awesome. All these paintings are from the 1300s. One's from the 1200s. 700-year-old paintings. Pretty wild, man. This back part has like little chapels for each of the saints that you can come to worship here. So this is like the Capella de los Santos Meritus Gorkamiensis. And then this one is the Chapel of Los Santos Medicos. And then this one's the Chapel of Santismo Sacramento. Saint Sacramento. The Chapel of Saint Anna. And the Chapel of Notre Dame de la Consolation. This is very cool. It's like Skyrim when you go to the chapel and they have all the different gods to worship. So this is just the back portion. It's behind the high altar. So the high altar is in the proper basilica behind me. I can't get over how big and huge it is. It's got to be like 100 feet up. Just wild. Look at this fan that they made back in the 1300s. They were way ahead of their time. This is one of those places. Like, incredible beauty. You could spend a lot of time here. My gosh, look at that painting. It's just on like a piece of wood. Oh, here's the entrance from where I saw from outside. So you come in there. Blam. I can't imagine seeing this in like the 1400s with like no exposure to any kind of like art or like media or anything, and just coming in and seeing the incredible depth of beauty and complexity of this construction. It's incredible. Okay, this is nuts. Here's the organ. It's like built into the wall. The one was built in 1771 by the Mallorcan organist Jordi Balash, who back then was considered to be one of the best pipe organ builders in the world. He was also the creator of the organs of the Cathedral of Seville and the Royal Palace of Madrid, all that remains of the original Baroque organ, which also has some Gothic style influences, is this magnificent case. There's the organ. I just can't believe how tall this is and how much is in it, like all of the stained glass and the paintings. It's incredible. Can you imagine being a kid and coming to this church? You would just have so much stuff to look at. Like, it would satiate your medieval ADHD. You just look at everything. It's endless. That shows up on camera instead of dark. But like each thing has like a picture in it that's a story, and it's like a full search and find. But the entire building is like that. Incredible complexity. That was mega cool. I'm excited to go see the other basilica. I had a bowl of holy water in there. I did my fingers in it. I don't know what you're supposed to do with holy water, but I touched it. Well, I don't know how to get out of here now. I came in one side and I can't go out that way. So I guess I'm gonna go back to the basilica and see if I can get out that way. I might be trapped here. I might be a monk now. Something I think is interesting is that monks were like really technologically advanced for their time. And then they're not now, you know? So perfect that I watched The Nun 2 on the way here. Serendipity. The door was a push, not a pull. I'm free again. Back to Old Town Palma. And on to the Basilica of Santa Maria. Double Basilica Day. I find it interesting that like that old castle was still in use as a park, and this old basilica is still used as a school. Like all these old medieval buildings are still being used today. That's so interesting. Another basilica. It's like half a block away from Basilica of Francesca. Seems a little excessive in my mind. Well, at the beginning of the year, as one of my first 100 dishes, I cooked an ensaimada. At the time, I thought it was called a Mallorca, but an ensaimada is just the donut of Mallorca. And now I have a genuine, made at a little tiny bakery in Mallorca, an authentic ensaimada. It's so soft. Oh my gosh. The street is chaos. I don't care. There it is. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be. Good. So the empaima. It was not very sweet at all. It was like really buttery, and it was extremely soft. It was like eating a giant like cream puff. Like it was just really airy. Not what I expected. Incredibly good. And it was only €2. Yeah, I kind of like Spain. Now, cool castle. But I'm at the Basilica de Santa Maria of St. Marie. Just walking up on it.
is humongous. Hard to describe the incredible scale of it. It's just huge. There's a person. There's how huge it is. It's beautiful. I wonder if you can go in it. Well, it's 10 euros and you're not allowed to film. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, I'm off to the hostel. I'm so tired. I can't get over that empanada. Can't even remember what it's called now. It's incredible though. So different than what I thought it was going to be. And it's dish number 1 of 3 that I want to try here. I want to try some gelato and some paella. I just can't imagine being some farmer in the 1300s, being like, okay, I'll go to church this year. And you come in and then bam. You see this bad boy. That must be just mind-blowing. Like, it's mind-blowing for me. And there's the basilica. One more time. So beautiful. So huge. Incredibly huge. Could you see the buttressing towers up there? Incredible. Alright, I'm out of here. Here's the Palace of Mallorca. Very, very cool, very big. Right next to the giant basilica. So cool, all made out of stones. Looks like it's like from Aladdin. Very cool. Very, very cool. Pretty cool bridge. I can't wait to cross this bridge. It's gonna be so fun. How come there isn't more obstacle sidewalks? That was so much fun. This trip has changed my mind about cruises. Because if I can just leave my bag somewhere and kind of goof off in the city, that would be a game changer. Anyway, just us at the hostel, kind of walking around. It's so much nicer without a huge backpack on my back. This store had pizza. The hostel has a pizza oven thing. This is going to be the best I've eaten in a long time. I cooked myself an entire pizza. Don't judge me. This hostel has like a rooftop terrace place, so that's pretty hype. Hostel dogs following me around. Sorry buddy, I don't think you can eat pizza. I'm so hungry. Can't wait for this. I'm on the mission to get gelato. Gelato boy. Alright, I got a double scooper gelato. Oh no, it's dripping on me. The guy recommended Ferrero Rocher and coconut, so that's what I got. It's very, very sweet. It's tasty though. Okay, I gotta show you the way to get to the hostel. So you're walking down the sidewalk. Looks like all buildings. Oh, but actually, this staircase is the sidewalk. This job's so good. This place is so much more affordable than Switzerland too. Pretty pumped to be here for the next few days. It's hot. It's cheap. It's fun. This is my bed for tonight. Got a cool little sliding privacy curtain. Bottom bunk. It's a pretty good situation here. At the hostel, just chilling for the night. Honestly, like 4 o'clock wake up in Geneva was pretty tiring. And then I have like logistical things I gotta figure out. I gotta do, like my big shark dive is tomorrow morning. And I'm just scrambling to kind of figure everything out. So I've got my medical, I gotta figure out which bus to take, figured out where to store my luggage. It's just a logistical big thing. It's the last big logistical thing though. Well, Porto Cristo's kind of logistical. I think this is the biggest one though. The hike across Palma today, oh my gosh, that was so hard. It was like 4 hours, and like my feet are just destroyed. So I was gonna walk to the aquarium tomorrow, but like my feet are destroyed. That kind of donut thing was incredible. I want another one so bad. Probably eat another one tomorrow. Gelato was too sweet actually. It was okay, but like it's too sweet. It's nice and hot. Yeah, big travel day. The travel days kind of eat a lot, but I'm happy that I got to see a lot of things. Like the basilicas were really cool, and the castles were really cool, the beaches were really cool, so kind of made the best of the travel day, I guess.